fan of the Hauraki Big Show podcast? Make sure you check out more from Jase, Mike and Keyzie on their Instagram at Hauraki Big Show, or tune in to them 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki. Thanks, mate.
G'day, you mad dogs, you sick sons of bees, you. Just a bit of a quick one here from old Mogey. I'm on holiday, but I'm not in Fiji. That was a lie. I'm actually in. Well, I'm not going to tell you where I am, but if you have a guess where I am, and you get it right, we'll give you a Backbone T-shirt and $1 million. Could be 2 million. Keyzie will work out the finer details there, and he'll make sure it happens. Don't worry about that. But I'm somewhere that it's cold. There you go. There's your clue. I'm sitting in a spa pool. I'm having a beer. Let's say it's a Max beer. It's, what's the time? 4:15 on your Monday. And having a lovely time, just gone away with the family there. I've been given the first sort of road we hit. Well, there's a few bumps in the road. First was that it was me and my wife and my daughter going away, who's really come into her own on this holiday, going and getting me beers, let me say that. Really getting useful around now. So it was going to be the three of us. Since that original decision, we've since added my wife's grandmother, her auntie's daughter, so my wife's cousin, my wife's sister, and her roughly 12-month-old. Of course, the sister's sick because she's got a 12-month-old, and the kid is sick as well. I haven't caught it, which is a miracle, but and he's a funny little bugger. So yeah, it's good times. I don't mind. I'll take sickness off that little fella. But yeah, having a good old time here. A few more people than I anticipated, but it's worked out well because there's more people to look after the kid. And what happened? So we got to the airport and we had me and my wife, the kid, and a sister-in-law and her kid. Originally we had it's a very small car. It's hard to tell because all the shape, you see them on the website, and it looks like a car. The shape of a car that could be double the size or half the size. You don't really know until you get it. So we ended up they said, oh no, there's too many bags and things. You're going to need the big one. So they gave us the bigger one. Not big enough. This thing is, I'll send in a photo. It's a Haval. I don't even know what kind of car that is. I've never heard of it. And I can't even begin to describe the colour to you. It is one of the more heinous colours. My wife was in the car. was in the car the other day, yesterday, and a group of gentlemen walked past, pointed at the car and laughed at it. Although I pointed at my wife and laughing at her, but I'm going to guess it was the car. It's not good. It's not good. I've honestly never seen a colour like it. So I don't know what the guts is there. And unsurprisingly, when we rented it, it only had 50 Ks on the clock. Not 50,000, 50. Because I imagine everybody did what I wanted to do, which was get the keys, go to the car, see it, turn around, go back in and ask for another car. But we just didn't have the time. You know what I mean? So what have we been doing? Well, it was meant to be snowing. And it wasn't and isn't. There was meant to be snow here. This was the purpose of the trip. We're bringing our daughter to the snow. 0 snow. Well, that's not true. I can see a little bit of snow from where I'm sitting, but it's very, very high. So no skiing, no snowboarding, and no snow. What have we done? Not much. Just relaxing. What have we done? I went to an animal farm yesterday. You've been to one of those? It's like all of the animals that are free, but you pay to see them. Like cows. What else do they have? Pigs. There's a pig, fat bastard, standing in his trough while he ate his food. Defecating in his trough. That's a power move. That's a power move. That's like when you're it's like when you're in high school there and someone wants to buy you a pie, so you spit on it. Did anybody else do that? Or you lick it? Or someone wants to drink your drink, so you spit in it. Did anyone else do that? It's probably just me. And but this guy, he was taking dumps in his food. Anybody else hungry? Douche. What else was there? That was about it. Really. That was $15 each. But I love it on a holiday. Don't worry about it on a holiday. Splash out $15, you know. And what else? Watched the UFC yesterday. That was good. That was a ripper, actually. What a great weekend of sport. Up the was. And tomorrow I've got a bit of golf on. When I say golf, I mean mini putt. So it's going to be pretty hectic tomorrow. It's nice though. It's nice to get out. I've never been here before. Beautiful part of the country, and I bet they've got a huge underlying methamphetamine addiction. I managed to get into a local gym here, and it was me and one other guy who had invented an entirely new array of exercises, weights, movements that I'd never seen before. He was enthusiastic. He loved it. He told me as much. He was loving it. I'd never seen what he was doing before. It was inspiring. And it was like a prison gym, but it was good. So I've been visiting that. What else is going on? Honestly, it's just a good holiday where you do nothing. You don't want to do anything. I do one thing. What I do is I do one thing, and then I have a nap. And then I do one more thing, and then I have another nap. So that's been on repeat. It's actually quite a. Be interesting to see if anybody guesses where I am. But it is a. I've actually seen a few backbones around here, so maybe some people will get the answer pretty quick. But yeah, always wanted to come here. I'd like to come back when there was actually snow. I feel like that's been a bit of a failing. I did say to the lady when I was getting the rental car, she said everything's there, including, you know, you got your kiddie, your booster seat, your baby seat, and your chains. I was like, well, am I going to need snow chains? And she very helpfully said, it depends where you're going. It depends where you're going. I couldn't fault her on that. It does. She looked at me like I was the idiot. And maybe she was right. Anyway, your backbones, I'm going to try and do one of these a day. And if only they can all be this interesting. And good on your Keyzie, good on your pugs, good on your Quiddy J, and talk soon, eh? Cheers, mate.